I know there's a Wile E. Coyote and Roadrunner joke in there somewhere, just struggling at the moment. It's been chilly all day today as we stayed under mostly cloudy skies. Our high was 57 degrees. That almost feels balmy compared to where temperatures are right now. And the morning was cold, 35 at Kenner, and we did once again see near and below freezing temperatures north and away from the city. 30 our morning low at Belle Chase, 28 degrees in Hammond. Thankfully, we are not this cold right now, or that cold right now, as we do have that rain moving through. And it is just a cold rain through the rest of the evening and night. So that's one positive, but it's also just kind of a nasty evening. 48 degrees our current temperature. Winds out of the south at 8 miles an hour, so we're actually getting some wind off of the Gulf. Not warming us up, though, as we're in the upper 40s and low 50s. And really, temperatures are not going to change much than they are right now through the night and into early tomorrow. Winds are out of the south, but they will change direction tomorrow and begin to increase as another cold front will move through. Now, this system that is bringing us the rainfall, not associated with the front. The front is still to our north. This is an upper feature which has developed a surface low in the Gulf of Mexico. Most of the rainfall will stay offshore, but what rain we are seeing move through, thankfully, is not very heavy. That should stay offshore. We may pick up a ½ inch to perhaps an inch of rain by the time we get toward midday tomorrow, but most of the rain for the night and into tomorrow is just going to be this kind of light, steady rain where most locations have only picked up a few hundredths of an inch. Now, through the next several hours, that will start adding up, and we might even see an isolated downpour here and there, but for the most part, we're not anticipating anything very heavy. Here's the upper trough, the base of which is helping to develop this surface low, and on the backside, we're also getting a little surge of another cold snap that we will keep the more winter-like chill around. The air that we're expecting for the rest of the week, not colder than we were this past weekend. No hard freezes, at least through Friday, but it's just kind of keeping us with this more winter-like chill. Here's all the moisture streaming across the area, and with it, the rainfall moving through. And again, this is not going to let up through the night, so headed out this evening with any plans, be prepared for this light to moderate rain. And temperatures kind of within this heavy rain shield are being kept much, much chillier than the surrounding areas. We're actually in a little bit of a warming trend across the southeast, but we're not feeling it here because of this cold rain. Now, the air mass that's on the way south is not particularly cold, at least in comparison to what we saw this past weekend. It will just keep that chilly weather around through the rest of the week. Now, as we get into the start of the weekend, it does look like we're going to see a colder air mass move through behind a front on Friday. That may bring down another chance of a hard freeze, perhaps, as we head into Saturday morning on the North Shore. So this week, maybe a light freeze a couple of mornings on the North Shore, but it won't be until this Saturday morning that we have the potential, and again, a potential for perhaps a hard freeze. Here's that surface low. As that moves on through, we will begin to see clearing out, at least in terms of the rainfall. Cloudy skies will likely prevail during the morning and midday hours. Then the front moves through. That may be when we start to see some breaks in the clouds later tomorrow afternoon and evening, and then much more sunshine as we head into Wednesday. Again, this is really just almost keeping us under the status quo of a more winter-like feel for the rest of the week, and that will keep our temperatures generally in the 50s behind that next front on Saturday. Highs probably struggling into the 40s. Then notice we will begin a warming trend, and the temperature outlook going into the first several days of February does look like we may begin to see a rebound where temperatures will start running above average. Not this week, however. We're going to stay on the cool side as highs struggle in the low 50s over the next few days. May see the mid 50s by Thursday. Next front moves through on Friday. Potential for a hard freeze on the North Shore Saturday morning, and then beginning a slow warming trend to early next week.
All right, Chris.